Hello there, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Sewa and I'm from Ghana, and I'm super excited to share this garden egg stew recipe with you. This stew is very simple and easy to prepare. So first and foremost, I'm going to display the ingredients we are going to use. So we have some garden eggs, red onions, pepper, fermented fish known as momone, and some Koobi, that is salted fish, tomatoes, cube, and some eggs. And the most essential ingredient in this one is palm oil, red palm oil. I'm not going to forget that. So now what I'm going to do is to wash and prep the garden eggs and get them ready to boil them. Then after, I'll attend to the other ingredients as well. So now the garden eggs are on fire and they are boiling. But you're not going to add anything to it. You just boil them with water and that's it. And we are going to go ahead and dice our onions. Yes, so the onions, I'm going to use some for the stew base, and I'm going to blend some together with the pepper. So you dice the onions into any size and shape that you want. Then from the onions, I'll come to the Koobi. I'll chop it nicely. As you can see, it's not too huge, but it's fine and attractive. Yes, I'm going to divide it into 3 and I'm good to go. And as you can see from the display on the screen, I diced my tomatoes as well. I have my fermented fish on the other side, and I'll go ahead and further break the heads of the peppers. Yeah, so that I'll be able to use my hand blender to further blend these peppers and the onions. Note, I divided the onions into 2, some for the stew base and some for blending the pepper and onions as well. So as you can see, I'll add some water to it and I'll use the hand blender to blend them, and I'm good to go. But I left some onions so that when the stew is done, I'll just add them to it for some bit of crunch. And now that I'm done blending my pepper and onions, we are good to start our stew. So the palm oil goes on fire first in a clean saucepan. Then when it's heated for some time, I'll add my Koobi and the fermented fish to it, which is the momone. And when it's done, I'll add some of the diced onions to it. So let's get into the stew proper. So at this point, we are going to pour in our onion and pepper puree to the already frying palm oil and onions. Then we stir and leave it on a reasonable amount of fire for some time. Not too high and not too low. So something kind of medium. Yeah. At this point, the smell, the flavors, the aroma you are having is just enough, guys. It smells so good. So what we are going to do now is to just keep stirring, and we will just add our diced tomatoes to it. As you can see, the stew is ongoing and it looks so attractive and yummy. Yes, so after adding the tomatoes, you keep stirring to avoid any excess burning or something else. So you just pour in your whisked eggs. Yeah, you break your eggs, you whisk them as usual, and you make sure the eggs are evenly distributed in your stew. Yes, and you keep stirring gently, and you realize that the stew will turn out looking so good and looking so nice. So now we can go ahead and add our cube seasoning to the stew and stir it. Yeah. And now that our stew base is perfectly done, we'll leave it on low amount of heat and come and grind our garden eggs in our sanka. Yes, traditionally made. This is healthy and it contains lots of nutrients. So after grinding them, and we are convinced that we are okay with the texture we have, we'll transfer it into the stew base, as you can see. And at this point, please make your way into my home, because this one right here tastes really good. So my people, can you see what I'm seeing? This looks so good and I can't wait. And now we can go ahead and add our salt. Note, the salt came last because of the Koobi and Momone we added. So naturally, Koobi is preserved by adding salt to it, so it contains salt already. That's why we added the salt last. And now I'm adding my onions for some bit of crunch, guys. At this point, you just can't imagine, because I'm going to eat it with some ponayam and bodiam pesia asonson. If you don't make your way into my home, now that the stew is done, guys, can't you see it's just simple and easy to prepare? I'm so excited to share this recipe with you, and I'm looking forward for you all to do it as well. Thank you for watching. The stew looks good, and see you on another video. Love you all. Please stay safe for me and keep loving each other. Bye bye.